about other people besides ourselves, because a lot of times when we just think about ourselves and stuff like that, it makes us feel very, very harsh and stuff like that. So that's why, like, I was in group today, and some people are not merciful. Like, they want to give you warnings and stuff like that, but I don't give people warnings. I just, let them go and stuff like that. Because some people are just not charismatic. They're not really adorned or stoop. They just very, they want to be, they want to, like, catfish. It's like, for instance, when you go on a date with somebody and you don't know this person, and then they try to, like, poison you or steal your thunder or give you something that you don't feel, and then the rule of thumb, just remember the rule of thumb when it comes to a relationship. Get to know the person before you start knowing them and stuff like that. And make sure you don't always, when the invite, I think somebody told me this one time, when the invitee somewhere, it's his or her job to pay for the food, but the thing is you have to be able to come to a compromise. Because some people, they don't do that a lot of times in relationships. And you remember my ex, Christy, because I went to a place a lot of times and took her out. Then the same thing with Sharon, same thing with Patricia, same thing with Denise, same thing with any girl that comes into your life. But I'm just hoping that the next woman that comes into my life, I hope she's holy, down to earth. She understands me for who I am and knows what I'm about. I just don't want to date anybody because some of them may not be loyal. And it's like that song from DJ Jazzy Jeff and the First Prince, Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. Yeah, it's like just like that song. Somebody was telling me about that a few days ago. And it's a song that Chris Brown did with Lil Wayne and Tiger, Loyal. These girls ain't loyal. And then he starts using all these vernaculars. And I don't like using vernaculars to label women. I don't like to do that. Not even for guys either. I don't like to call guys this and that. I might say brother, but I'm not going to say like any other word and stuff like that. And then you got to be careful how you say homie, because some people might take that the wrong way. Yeah, because that's street talk right there. And some people say, what's happening, slime, what's happening, but then they start using young blood and stuff like that. But you gotta be careful how you say things. Your words are very powerful. It's cuts deeper than a knife. So that's why a lot of times when people, I think Mr. Spencer told me this one time. He said you gotta be very, very careful what you say, because your words are weapons. So that's why I don't go out of my way trying to like put people on the spot or gossip, and they said loose lips sink ships, because a lot of times your mouth can get you in a lot of trouble. And they said for the love of money is the root of all evil. So you gotta be very careful, because some people love money. It's not good to love money. It's good to have money, but it's not good to love money, because a lot of times when people say I love money and stuff like that, that's just lust. That's just very greed. That's being greedy and stuff like that. You should be practicing any 7 deadly sins, like pride, greed, wrath, envy, and also wrath and sloth. All those are bad. And they said lying is a sin too. But I don't lie. I always tell the truth. I used to lie, but I don't lie anymore. And said a lie is a lie, and a white lie is about some matter and stuff like that. So you just got to be very, very careful about what you say or do. Physiological, psychological, behaviorally speaking, we we have to behave like human beings, because some people behave like the kids and stuff like that, and that's why I don't do that stuff anymore. If I get upset, I go somewhere privately. I don't want to do it like in front of people, because people would see. See, I did that many times at my job. Someone got me upset, and then Steve pulled me to the side, Steve Garcia, and then he told me to take a step back and not go to a